Welcome back to the channel. All right, we've got Necropolis going on. I'm hunting Kushala, and we still do have Tier 1 War, which actually, it was a nice break for me from all of those various things. I've been pretty sick, so it's just been a lot, but the plans went out, and I saw Spider Ham. Now, you gotta go way back in my channel. I mean, way back to when he first came into the game. I was like, this pig is really, really good. Got to use him in off-season war, stuff like that. And now finally, years later in SSX Tier 1 War, shooting for Masters Top 10, I get the assignment. Spider Ham's coming in and he's taking 2 fights. Now, he is the attacker tactic, but he's gonna be going up against the defender tactic, so it kind of balances itself out, although in one fight you're gonna see it gets pretty scary. So here we come. We're coming in. We're gonna go up against this Wiccan, 7-star rank 2. Now, what I'm trying to show you is that I'm a decay attacker. Now, I didn't play in Tier 1 last season, so you're gonna see that's really gonna come back to hurt me here. This is gonna get pretty close. And I had an idea it was gonna get close. I had some expiring boosts, so gonna land those in. Now, the whole idea here was I was gonna parry, medium, get those Porker Poppers going, and then I would eventually throw my SP1, hopefully make Wiccan throw SP2s, and I was hoping to refresh the parry regularly, because when you parry him, you get on that neutralize, but then I dex, and I immediately get the Incendiary on me, which is a big no-no, but because of the attacker tactic, I felt like I was fine, because that reduces the amount of damage you take from those effects and things like that. So at this point, I'm like, I've already messed up a little bit, but the fight's fine. The fight's fine. And there I make a mistake. I don't know, whatever. You're gonna see a lot of that today. Today is not a pretty war, right? The other wars have been pretty. This one is not. And then now I'm just like, hey, please throw your special, dude, because when Spider Ham's got a higher amount of not Porker Poppers, of his spider nonsense, which is it'll turn green there in a few minutes here, a few seconds. It ups the chance for him to replenish his Porker Poppers when the opponent throws a special. And then the more power the opponent has when they throw the special, the more damage they take from the Porker Poppers. So right now I'm like, okay, we're doing fine. This isn't ideally where I would want to be, but we're doing fine because of the tactic and all that. And then, Spider Ham does an immense amount of damage. I'm boosted nicely. So the 7-star rank 2 Wiccan there goes down. He doesn't have a big health pool anyway, so that was fine. Wasn't the smoothest fight, but it happens, right? Now going into this fight here against Killmonger, this was like a blast from the past war for me. You got to go way back. Like when I first started my channel, pulled Cosmic Ghost Rider, used him all the time, killing war bosses for Loki, just having a blast, taking all kinds of fights and lanes. Killmonger was one of the #1 targets, right? Because you start off with the armor break. See, there it is. And then you just don't have to worry about it. You just don't have to worry about it. So we're going to do the heavy and all that. The one thing that was on this note is for every debuff you have on you, your ability accuracy is decreased by, I think, 15%. You saw the initial parry not land, and then that kind of paused me for a second. And then I remembered, got the heavy land. And then right now, basically, this fight is over. This fight is over. I don't want to hit into his block, right? Because he's got those counterpunch charges. So I'm kind of just backing off to get some of the debuffs off me if I can, because I think there are weaknesses. That's right. So it's going to minimize the amount of damage I can do. I had a 150 power back boost on. Thank you, Planner Nearwin, for giving me the answer there. I didn't even have on a special boost. 7-star rank 2 Killmonger, just completely down. I'm not running the recoil tree or anything like that. CGR is just a really natural counter for that, right? Like we've seen that before. Felt good to use CGR again. Now here's where. Ooh, okay, it's this one's gonna be interesting. So we've got the inevitable power efficiency, not fun, right, against Longshot overwhelming odds. Now here's the thing with the sugar pill, and this is where just me not having done the tactic before. Now you'd think with me having just done Battlegrounds, it would have been fresh in my mind, but lo and behold, you're gonna see that it's not. And so one of the things of what I'm setting up is, when I knock them down, if I have enough debuffs, I would put on a slow, which is really important because with the tactic, they can go unstoppable. And right now I'm like, okay, this fight's going perfectly. Like, look how many weathers we have up. Look how many of our Porker Poppers we have up. I've thrown the SP1, the slow is up. Now I just need to bait out this special, right? I just need to bait it out. What I probably should have done was triggered the manual evade and taunt, because I believe that puts a taunt on the opponent. But I did not do that, so that would have been a big mistake. All my Porker Poppers are falling off, and now I don't have a slow. And Longshot has gotten unstoppable. I really don't want to hit into him, because if I lose my buff, then I'm going to probably send him red. So I had to bait that. Fortunately for me, that did tremendous damage. But now I've got to get the slow back up, and I couldn't do it. I probably should have heavied right away. I'm in the corner here, and I remember just being like, not like this, not like this, like not please, Longshot, no. I got really pretty lucky there that he didn't punish me, and it wouldn't have killed me, but still, that's not what I wanted. Fortunately, I did have the indestructible boost on because I had not taken this fight before. So I guess something in my brain had told me that something may go wrong. But Longshot just continued to be a pain. I mean, look at this. Like, what's he doing? He's dancing. He's just dancing back there, dancing to self-party. He is self-partying hard. And he goes in here and gives us another chance to get punished. Use the next 2 of my indestructibles, so that's great. And I'm just back into the corner here. Just fortunately, I know his animations relatively well as I just take his knives to the face. Use my striker to get a little bit out of dodge, just hoping to knock him down. Finally get the knockdown, and I'm figuring that we're probably fine here. We had 10 porker poppers up, so you saw, I think almost all of them got refreshed with that special 2. And again, now I'm like, I'm just gonna heavy this guy, get him down, which is what I should have done to begin with. Utilize that heavy more, do less, trying to end the fight fast more, make sure I have that slow up so it doesn't get nasty. So there you go. I mean, it's an interesting one for me, right? It's been a bit since I've been in war, and I had gotten pretty decent there towards the end when I took my last break from tier 1. But there's a time 2-3 years ago where I would have definitely died. I would have definitely died in that fight, so I'm happy with that. So now we've seen this fight every single war, except I've been telling you that Chavez can do this fight just fine without the synergy from Kate. It's great. It's a great synergy for Kate Bishop and America Chavez. But I've been telling you, like, what you just need to do is, it might take a little bit longer, but you just be patient. Try to line up your SP2 with the indestructible when it's on its cooldown here, like it is right now, right? And you can see Chavez starts hitting so hard because Hulkling has so many buffs. And I'm going to try to get up all my dimensions if I can. Remember, I said the one way this fight can really, there's 2 ways this fight can really go bad, is if Hulkling goes unblockable because he hits like a truck. And 2 is if you don't control his power. So you want to let your heavies finish, get at least 2 of the purple zone up. I think it's the negative zone, right? And then we should end this here. He's going to get his indestructible in this SP2. Yeah, that's right. So I decided to use my striker and go ahead and just finish him off. If somehow the combo hadn't, I would have thrown my special 3, would have definitely finished him off. So that, like I said, Chavez can do that fight. I do it all the time in battlegrounds. I've done it in war. 46 seconds for a rank 5 Hulkling. Not too shabby indeed, right? So it can be done. If you have the Kate synergy, even better. But if you don't, you're fine. As I'm heading off to bed, SSX really been interested in Necropolis. I'm currently finally jumping in. I've got like 2 fights in. It's going fine. We'll see how that goes. But right now we are up on the defender kills, but the Brotherhood XK9 is up by 45 attacker kills. So not surprising that we have defender kill lead, because we just haven't taken nearly as many fights as them. So we'll see. I'm very excited to wake up and see how it's going. Let's go ahead and check out the season stats. All right, season 45, we did finish off last war with a win over PYCB, so we're now 2-1. As you can see, we have a lead in defender kills on this one, so we'll see how it turns out. 17 kills, 0 deaths. It's going really well. 6 total champions. I love using the diversity of my roster. Pretty cool to have Blast from the Past of Spork and CGR, so that was really fun too. No boss kills, no defender kills. My defense has got to get a kill. Come on. On a current streak, deathless streak of 45. That feels great. Let's get that to 50, see how we're doing. You can see America Chavez leading the way. She's so phenomenal. I put out so many videos on her, so many videos. When the day her buff was on, I think it was like the CCP beta. It's like, I think a star is born. Battlegrounds, she's phenomenal. I'm even using her in Necropolis. CGR, Iron Man, each taking a fight in there. Spider-Ham with 2, looking good. Hopefully I get some more shots with him. I'll play him better next time. Photon, phenomenal, as you know. And the lovely Destroyer that is Kate Bishop. Thank you so much for watching. I hope your war season is going phenomenal. Take care.